and the scene was set for some great racing in the special vehicle category. Saturday's main event included a start in downtown Lydenburg with a sprint through town that linked up with the main route. The local townsfolk turned out in their droves for what promised to be an exciting day's racing. Mike Brown and Jean Moore took time out to talk about the comedy of errors at the finish of last year's Toyota Dealer 400.
Last year, about 5 k's from the end, we hit a major hole and lost our front right wheel. We limped in, and in the last 20 meters we took a wrong slot and we went into the pits instead of going through the finish line. And it took us a while to turn around because we obviously didn't have our front steering. And yeah, popped us at the end. Unfortunately, and hopefully this year is going to be a lot better.
Yeah, on our side it was luck. We had to catch up to them. We heard that they had a problem and tried to catch them, but we could also see the dust in front of us, and we knew there was only like 5 kilometers left over. And as we turned into the pits, I said right, and we turned right, and there was no other car to finish. That was us finishing first. But it was absolute luck, and about 4 seconds later, these guys were behind us. Hey, well done.
Brandon Harkis was on a mission to win overall in the new single-seater bat.
Totally different focus as being a two-seater. You know, a two-seater, you're always waiting for an instruction, and yesterday was awesome. Just changed the complete brain pattern there, completely focused, wait till you find the road, and then you go. This car is unbelievable. I really took it easy yesterday. It has huge potential. So keeping up with Nissan this morning, I'm going to use their professional navigators for the first lap, and we'll see what happens on the second lap. Really looking forward to it. The car is incredible.
Lesotho Sun 400 winner John Weir-Smith had problems in the prologue and would again start virtually at the back of the field in 47th place.
We broke a drive shaft yesterday, and there's certain components of the car that are time sensitive and that get quite fatigued. So the thing broke. There's no way of really telling when it's going to go. So we put a new drive shaft in, and I think we're starting about 52nd, but we've got a 10-minute dust gap. So we've got to make up about 14 minutes or so, which is the time penalty, and I think it can be done fairly easily.
Starting first always presents a problem for crews in that they have to act as pathfinders, but Janelle de Villiers didn't seem to be phased.
I think it looks quite dusty out there, and it's going to be an advantage, although the grass is quite long, and I think Francois has got to have big eyes this morning. But no, definitely an advantage, even if it's only 7 seconds. But hopefully we can be there at the end as well.
A huge crowd lined the main street in Lydenburg as Janelle de Villiers and Francois Jordan led the field away in the proudly South African Nissan hardbody. first of many river crossings was at the Dorps River on the outskirts of town. De Villiers and Jordan made the most of their lead and left their pursuers behind in the dust. Krobler and Leek were next in line and trying to stay with their teammates. Harkes had to adjust to driving without the benefit of a co-driver. Woolridge and Scholthammer hoped that the route would be slow and technical, so as not to give the Nissans the advantage over the Ford in the horsepower stakes. Buerta and Swart were still comfortably placed in the Procoat Jimco, but would soon come under pressure from Machecheneni and the rest of the Class A contenders. The Total Jimco pair had already made up some ground on Buerta, but had Mark Corbett and Jean Moore closing in fast in the Century Property Developments batch. Cronje and Birkin were determined not to relinquish the Class D lead, while Gibson and Brown had a score to settle with last year's winners, Corbett and Moore. Team Ford Racing's Schroeder and Peckham were 10th on the road and 5th overall in the production vehicle category. Heading into the mountains, Janelle de Villiers and Francois Jordan were the overall and Class T leaders in the Nissan hardbody. Brendan Harkes was 3rd on the road and the special vehicle category and Class A leader. Mark Cronje and Chris Birkin were 4th overall in the production vehicle category and the Class D leaders in the 4-cylinder Castrol Toyota Hilux 2.7i, while veteran Nardis Alberts and Colin Hunter were 6th overall in the special vehicle category and the Class S leaders in the Rapsa Raceco. Marcus Taylor and Mark de Chalane had matters under control in Class B and were 7th overall in the special vehicle category. Gavin Cronje, younger brother of Mark, and Robin Houghton were 9th overall in the production vehicle category and 1st in Class E.